Okay, so again, my name is Andrew Kamen, founder, CEO of Canopy. I want to recognize the organizers of Mini Demo for making this forum available to the community. Cheers. I'd also like to introduce my colleagues Joel Stewart and Matt Pasiga and officially welcome them to the Canopy team. Acknowledgement is also due to my other team members, our loyal investors, and my supportive family for helping us get here. This is the big message, folks. Canopy is doing for the accessory market what Apple has done for the iPhone. By collaborating with the developers over the broad ecosystem of apps, we intend to drive value to our innovative hardware platform. Based on the value of our first product plan brought to the Apple ecosystem, Apple, about 3 years ago, awarded Canopy the coveted MFI license. That stands for Made for iPhone, iPad, etc. In their words, the golden key, permitting me as a company to interface with their proprietary 30-pin connector and/or their Bluetooth protocols. The first embodiment of our iOS development-friendly platform we call the Canopy K-POC, which placed 2 additional multi-stage buttons on the case shoulder, as Matt is showing here. It was the first smart case. And when used in concert with our Canopy Camera Tools application, it significantly elevated the iPhone as a point-and-shoot camera. The K-POC platform also started a very important dialogue with the greater iOS development community. The takeaway from this conversation was that you loved it, that you shared in the vision, but you wanted more. You wanted a larger vocabulary of commands, a broader nomenclature, if you will, of signals through our accessory into the phone. Today, we're fulfilling that very request. And the world's first smart case just got a whole bunch smarter. Mini Demo represents a milestone for our company because today we're launching Sensus, the world's first smart, full capacitive touch case. I'll hand it over to Joel Stewart to help celebrate some of that functionality.
Thanks, Andrew. So Matt and I, as mobile game developers, we saw the potential in the Canopy K-POC. What 2 dual-stage buttons on the edge of your iPhone could do for gaming. However, back in February, we immediately challenged Andrew to give us more. He said, 2 buttons are nice, it's great, give us more. So he did. Thanks, Andrew. So here we are at Mini Demo. Until now, interfacing with your iPhone has been on the front touch panel or through some basement hack by some college kid that you could never find on retail store shelves at Best Buy, Amazon, Target. Never happened. That is something we are about to change. So anyway, let's get to the interesting stuff. This is Mini Demo after all, and let's actually show you what Canopy has been building. So hopefully you can see this. It's a little dark, which is good. Sensus is going to be composed of a microcontroller capable of 1 million instructions per second per megahertz, a next-generation dedicated touch coprocessor, and a custom state-of-the-art capacitive touch sensor. There are some other black magic Apple chips that I can't talk about, and hence it's illegible, but you know, whatever. It is still a protective case, and to that end, it is designed to stay on your phone and never get in the way beyond what a typical case does. With our MFI license and our connection to iOS through that 30-pin connector, we have been given the ability to provide a legitimate analog and multi-touch input. Touch sensor actually has a greater resolution than the front panel of your iPhone, and it has more gestural understanding due to that dedicated touch coprocessor. All of this processing power means that Sensus is not stealing CPU from your games and your applications. That direct connection through that 30-pin connector also removes input latency that is inherent in Bluetooth connections. It also provides just enough load power needed to power those dedicated processors without the need for extra batteries. Let's get to the good stuff. All right. We are locking down our industrial design electrical engineering, as well as finalizing the firmware for Sensus. So you can see we have These are some early prototypes, and actually this is the sensor. The capacitive touch sensor occupies the majority of the back panel, actually pretty much all of it, as well as one of the edges. It gives a natural slider for your ebook reader, a zoom slider for that map application, or some fun shoulder buttons for your racing games, right? So here's actually a working prototype we have in place. Now you can see that we have actually multiple touch input. Thank you, Matt. Now the sensor can handle up to 10 discrete touches, and while in my example here does not indicate gesture recognition, the built-in vocabulary and sensitivity of the Sensus is actually more verbose and more granular than the iPhone itself. So while I'm only showing you one example test harness app, it's pretty simple right now. Let's do a couple more. It's pretty lackluster, but it's pretty cool at the same time. We are planning on delivering multiple apps and games in the coming months, and at the same time, we are opening up the Sensus SDK to the iOS and the Android development communities. I'll let Matt talk more about that SDK message, as well as the community that is forming already around the Sensus.
Thanks, Joel. That is wicked cool. Wicked cool. So we have some really exciting hardware, which also means we have some really exciting software. As you saw, and if, Joel, you could demonstrate even with the KPOC, we can get that up on the film, just to demonstrate the SDK with the KPOC. Joel actually prototyped a couple games in a couple hours, and then implemented the SDK within under an hour. It's pretty simple. So with that being said, the Sensus is going to be the same way. The SDK is going to be simple to use, easy to put in. We're going to have also a knowledge base that's going to go with this. It's going to be developer friendly. Anybody can go in and start working with it. We're going to have example projects, and we have a robust plugin library. The most exciting aspect of the Sensus is that we're bringing a new community of users to the Sensus. This is hard users. People who actually buy the product will actually want games and applications that use it. And with that, we're going to have a discovery application that those users will find when they plug in their phones. The MFI license grants us that wish that actually will put users into our application immediately. And with that application, we'll be able to demonstrate and show games, tools, utilities, you name it. The imagination can run wild. And that's where users are going to go. They're going to see, what is next? What can I do with this smart case? So with that being said, we're going to show a little video just to kind of promote what the possibilities are. And you may see a few really cool games that are working with us. Thank you.
Thank you. How sweet is that? Super sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. We've been working hard towards that, I guarantee you. So listen, we're really excited to be here tonight. We've been trying to thank all of you for coming, giving away some of our free Canopy Jumbo cases. And we've got an important message for all of the mini demo folks tonight, as we are kicking off right now a special 24-hour limited time pre-order of the Sensus. GetSensus.com. You can pre-order via your mobile phone, a web page, or you can visit one of us in the lobby. We're swiping credit cards. $39 is the pre-order price, and that excludes shipping and handling. Your cost out the door will be about $46. You can get one for yourself. You can tweet it to a friend, but 24 hours from now, the pre-order site is going down. We anticipate shipping the full packaged retail version in Q4 of 2012 for the iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S, followed very shortly thereafter by compatibility for the iPhone 5. So thanks very much, folks. We hope we've opened up a whole new dimension to you guys as far as what's possible with your iPhone, and you'll be seeing a whole bunch more of us here locally and hopefully on the national tech scene. So thanks so much.